Please have fun at yoga. It is so challenging. And as much as it appears peaceful in all the pictures, it's challenging. And we need to find a gentle, attentive way to be in that challenge. So the practice of yoga is to gently and attentively open into the posture. So for example, let's say you're doing a stretch and you're balancing and you extend the leg out. If you can do it in a way that you really feel yourself lifting, I have to compete over the birds here, and expand so that you're opening rather than being militant and stiff and hold, you'll find that you feel much more open and much more expanded. And that's the practice, is how can you open your body with your breathing so that you feel an enlivening, which is like love or consciousness. It's where you fill up with energy. It's actually palpable, and you'll feel your limbs extend. And this allows for much more energy, much more mobility, and less effort. And the attitude of surrender in yoga is that you truly let the breath, the energy, which is in your circulation, move through the limbs to extend you into the posture rather than hold up and being militant. So this is a practice of learning to use the energy in your body, which you could call, the mitochondria in the cells. It is a science, that you use that to help your body enliven and stretch and expand into the posture. Remember that yoga means yoking. And you're yoking in that place of tension and opening it up so that, again, everything expands from the middle instead of hold up. And there's a incredible power in that helps you to come into the full expression of the posture. And please be gentle and not serious about this, because yoga is odd. There's many aspects of it that take a while to grasp. The philosophy of it, which is to be in a state of surrender even when you're in the monstrosity of discomfort. And that takes a while. How do I let go when there's such a strong stretch? And when that is learned, then you carry that into your day, and when you have effort and stress on the road or in a meeting or in the dynamic of a relationship with your partner, then you learn how to soften in that place where you start to feel hard, and maybe a seed of anger is arising, or frustration or irritation, and you're able to be in that place and soften and listen more deeply and have a more heart-based experience or attentive openness to deal with that difficulty. So yoga prepares you for the tight places in life because you've worked with them in here, and that will carry into here, into the mind. There's no ability to separate anymore. We know this from science. So yoga helps you to be more gentle and attentive with others so that your practice carries off of your mat into your day. It's wonderful, really. The practice of yoga gently opens you up. It isn't like stretching. It's more about gently listening to the body and opening. So lack of flexibility, so-called, is, and I say so-called because it just means you haven't worked that component of fitness, is the number one reason to practice yoga.